Evening, everyone, and welcome back to another live unboxing. I'm Chris, the Batman statue collector. Hope everybody's having a great Thursday. I'm excited because I get to do another one of these incredible unboxings with you. This one is from Sideshow Collectibles. This was supposed to be delivered actually on Tuesday, but we had a big snowstorm here, and so it didn't happen. But here she is today. So I'm very excited. This, of course, is the hold on just a second. I just got a message here. Oh, Dan wants to join. Okay, let me invite Dan real quick here. Sorry, guys. A little spur of the moment change here. Let me send you a link, my friend. All right, done. Anyway, welcome to the show, everybody. Like I said, this is a very exciting unboxing. This is the 15th Ivy I think I've received this year, something like that. No, I'm just kidding, but it sure feels like that. It's been a lot of unboxings of Ivies, not only green Ivy, but skin color Ivy from Prime One. I sold her, got the green one back, got the classic Ivy, which you can see back there, this Ivy. So quite a big selection, that's for sure. Matthew, hey Chris, congrats on another great piece. I won't be able to watch live, but I can't wait to watch the replay tomorrow. No worries, Matthew. Another great one, Chris. I'll be watching the replay. No worries, Theodore. Money wasted collecting in the house. Thank you, Brotherhood member. Bats are in the house. Hey, Dennis, greetings from Germany. That's awesome. Congrats on yours. Mark Mahoney, what's up, Chris? Thank you very much. All right, looks like Dan will come on in about 5 minutes or so. Howdy, everybody. Nice to see you. Hello, I think this piece is great. I'll probably pick it up soon. I think a lot of people are wanting this one. It sure seems like that. Board Cube 1 of 2 has been a member for 30 months. Man, you guys are absolutely incredible. Thank you for supporting the channel for so long. Holy early unboxing. Yeah, I wanted to have a little bit of evening tonight. Usually when I do these unboxings, it takes up a good chunk of my night. And so I wanted to go a little bit early. I also want to give a shout out. Thanks to everybody that made the Batsy such a rousing success. What a great show that was. And thank you again, everybody that tuned in last night. Did I pre-order Batgirl? I did. Farming Legend in the house. Hello. Sorry, guys, my cold. I'm starting to have a coughing fit tonight. I'm sorry, guys. Keep trying to mute that for you guys. Farming Legend, did Todd reach out to you about the cost of shipping? And were you still interested if the cost was that much? Watching why this started out my window, watching the UPS guy. Nice. That's awesome. Love me a redhead. No doubt. I got mine on Tuesday. I'm curious to hear your thoughts on the skin color. Quite different than how it looks in the Sideshow pictures. So that's interesting. Hold on, guys. Sorry about that. Just trying to clear my throat, guys. Mike Stainbrook in the house. Hey, Chris and Bat fams. Nice to see you. Ulysses, hello, everybody. Good evening to Josh Duckwall. Easy for me to say. Hope all is well. Same to you, Josh. Thank you very much. Dan the man. Yeah, Dan's coming on. Hey, Kay. It's great to see you. Haven't seen you in a bit. Really digging this Ivy. I think it's my favorite over all the others. The pose is just awesome. Hi, Chris. On the waiting list for the green Ivy. Well, fingers crossed to you, Tony. More than likely, guys, too, I will probably be selling the classic one. I just don't want two Ivies in that back display. So chances are I'm going to wait and see them side by side, but chances are I will be selling that. Somebody did reach out to me not too long ago that was very interested in that piece. I have lost that, so I don't know who asked. But if you guys are interested at all in that piece, hit me up at thebatmanstatuecollector@gmail.com. That would be one that I'll probably more than likely be parting with. And that was a very low edition size. And so I know it is a sought after piece. So if anybody is interested, let me know. Yes, I did order Batgirl from Sideshow. I did, Bat Beast. Ordered her today. Hope your Ivy has no broken pieces. I've seen some unboxing pictures in the group. Jeff Delaney's was broken. He got a replacement really fast, though. He had a chip in her hair. So we'll see. Congrats, man. 30 months. I'm one ahead of you. Again, I can't thank you guys enough. You guys have been the most loyal, amazing collector fans. I just thank you so much. I can't thank you enough, guys. All right. He hasn't contacted you yet. So if it was that much, were you still wanting to proceed? Let me know. I'm just happy that you do all these live unboxings. Thank you guys very much. Again, thank you for the super chat. You guys are incredible. And again, anybody that does super chats, I'm still rolling into the payment of this bat bunker. And so again, thank you guys for your support. Can't thank you guys enough. Yeah, it's just awesome. So awesome. Are you going to get the new Arkham Poison Ivy? It kills me, but probably not. I've bought and sold the Arkham line. I still have a few of the Arkham pieces, so it's not necessarily 100% no, but I've closed that chapter. I feel like at this point, like I was excited about Ivy. I was excited to get her in, but then when they canceled her, I just thought it was a really big slap in the face, and so I feel like that was just kind of the closing nail, for me to kind of go a different direction. And then I started really looking at the comic book pieces. So as much as I like that piece, I'm probably going to pass, which again kills me because I want to support the project. Let's see. I'll let you know when Todd contacts me. Okay. Hey, Chris, Scott Blitzway, Catwoman coming tomorrow. Oh, you're going to love her right there. You're going to love her. I think Brad wanted that. No, just kidding. I don't think it was Brad. Oh, PCS Leo. That is awesome. What an incredible looking piece. I love all of them. I just think they're so incredibly well done. I just love them. I don't know if I would say total ripoff. I think they're doing what is smart business wise for them. Yes, it is like $500 more, but it is a couple years later. You've seen the prices. We don't always consider in factory costs and things like that, although they did already have the sculpt done. So I don't know. I feel good and bad thoughts about that piece. Justin Racklin in the house. Hey, Justin. Thank you very much. Z-Hero. Okay, I started a new job, so I've been missing out a lot on the streams and watching replays. Nice to catch one live. I hope you like the new gig. Always nice to have you here. The Arkham City Ivy still isn't sold out. Yeah, I don't think it will. I mean, it's 150 ES, but I don't think it'll sell out yet. I think it could get to that point, but unless you're George Raw, I haven't heard of very many people necessarily saying that they're definitely going to buy. So we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, maybe they'll cancel it again. I don't know. I just I love that they're trying it. I love that. I mean, it was just smart because they've already paid all the money to have the prototype done. So like it's a no-brainer if it made sense for them financially. But I don't know. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Mr. Dan DeFall is here in the house. How's it going, sir?
He's here? Oh wait,
there he is, right there. Yep, he's right there.
What's going on, people?
How are you doing?
Color me green with envy. I'm having a little FOMO on this piece, if I'm being honest.
So is this one sold out?
I don't believe that the flesh colored one is sold out. I think just
which one would you want if you got one?
I'd probably get the flesh colored one.
Okay. So maybe this will seal the deal tonight.
Yeah, if I was doing the Hush one, I'd definitely go the green. I think you made a really good call there. But with this one, yeah, I could definitely see myself doing. You know what? It's different enough than the classic version that I think the collection could benefit by having both of them.
Yeah, I do too. I was just saying that I'll probably most likely sell the classic one.
Yep.
Just because I don't feel like I need two back there, but we'll see.
Yeah,
we'll see.
Hey, everybody,
I mean, I think they're. I mean, that one's going to be a sought after piece for a long time, I think.
Yeah, I think so too. I love it. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't part. For me, I wouldn't part with that one. I I'd put it somewhere else or a different part of the room or, but hey, everybody in the chat, thanks for the warm welcome, everyone. Chris, I got to tell you one more time, and I'm sorry to interrupt your flow, but I've got to tell you because I had time today I'm working on the Manor and the new version of the Manor, and I promise there is a room tour coming very, very soon.
Can't wait.
The last bit of really heavy lifting was to built out. I've got a walk-in closet here that I built out. I'm calling it the Manor Vault, and it is where all comics are. And so that has been built out and just 99% done. So now it's just kind of clean up and film the version 1 walkthrough. So, but
that's awesome,
man. I have to like tip my hat to you. It is a ton of work. Pardon my French. Fleshing out a room this big from scratch, from just a blank sheet of paper. It is not easy.
Especially because especially when there's money involved.
Oh yeah.
And at least your room, I think at least you had the benefit of having some finishes, which is great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where I don't know if that's good or bad in my case. I don't know if it would have been better if I already had things finished, but I feel like it just added so many complications to not know if you're doing the right thing.
Yeah. Yeah. It's not easy at all. I think the heaviest lift I had was swapping out the floor. It was a carpeted floor and ended up putting down a laminate floor. That was but it was a crap ton of work. And then just laying out a space this big. And I think square footage wise is a little bit different shape, but it's very similar to yours in terms of actual area. It's hard just to kind of get your arms around where to put stuff. How's it going to look good? And it's not easy.
Well, and you're going to have room to grow, which is even better. You're going to have the space to, and I love that you went modular because then you can change it if you need to.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which is nice. Does it feel empty or does it feel like, because you definitely increased your space.
No, it definitely does not feel empty at all. I've got I don't have the same number of statues as you, but I've got a fair amount.
Yeah, you did. Well, you had a lot of tiered,
exactly.
levels and stuff with your others. Yeah,
exactly. So I've got a fair amount, and without giving everything away, this has some different things in the room than my last one did. My last space was simply an office, and this is much more than that.
Yeah.
But much more to come. Just in the chat, Farming Legend. I do have my YouTube channel, and you're watching it.
That's right. He owns this channel just like I do. That's for sure.
Like Saturday Night Live, I'm what you might refer to as a featured player.
Yeah, that's right.
And Stanley, I love my new hometown. Huntsville, Alabama is absolutely awesome. People are awesome. Absolutely love it.
It's such a joy to have a kind of a new space to experiment with, to have, to play around with. And I'm just so glad that you have this new space. I know you loved your old space.
Oh, I definitely did. Yeah.
But I have a feeling you'll love this one even more.
Yeah, it's a whole different thing. It's just a different thing. It's kind of like apples and oranges, to be completely honest with you. But
yeah. Justin says, Dan, my kids are listening and you're swearing ? Please use the words they don't know so I have an excuse to teach them something new. That's awesome, Justin. We'll try our best. No promises.
We'll try our best.
When are we getting our Blitzway Batman in? Well, I think Dan's going to get his in way before me.
It would appear that way. I can, I'm going on Sideshow right now. And I would expect probably by the end of next week, maybe. It's been fully paid. So they did the final payment and all that. That was first thing yesterday morning. And if I look at the order, it's processing. So no shipping, or at least it's not showing shipping yet, but I would expect within the next couple of days, I'll have shipping on it.
And mine is showing on Prime 1. It says your order is being prepared to ship. So no tracking number, no nothing.
I haven't had one come direct from them in a while. That's probably pretty close to shipping though.
I would think. I've already confirmed my address and all that stuff, so it should be, but it's going to be, I would say, at least a month or more before I get it.
Did you do slow boat?
Yeah, slow boat.
On him, yeah. So yeah, I would
But
think.
it's been 4 to 5 weeks lately.
Okay, yeah, because I
Give or
know it's
take.
been as few as 3, and yeah,
Yeah. So I don't think that has been bad at all, really.
yeah.
But anyway, have you recovered from the Batsies last night?
That was a really fun show. I
It
can't
was.
tell you. I was saying to my wife after we wrapped the show that, wow, man, the production value, you outdid yourself. That show went smoothly
Good.
and really well. Yeah.
I was hoping it'd be kind of a quick pace and just kind of get going. The thing that took me the longest was, well, I mean, I start, God, what do I usually start? Like in October, usually?
Oh, I think even earlier you were this year. I would say September.
It might have been. So I always start like with the process of, because it's just, there's so much that you have to get done. And,
Right.
but then just doing these videos the last couple, I did them in about the last week, but just sitting down and just trying to make sure I get all the photos and trying to get them in those video clips. I need to just start hiring those out because that would take a lot of work off my plate. But it was definitely fun to do that. And I love to celebrate all of those statues. So it's a lot of fun.
Yep. It's awesome. Great time.
All right. Well, are you ready to start tearing into this box?
Yeah. Make me want it even more.
All right. Well, let's do this.
I'll keep an eye on the chat.
You got the box here, obviously, the poison ivy. And as you can see, it's got a really nice red color and it's got the vines on the side. I think the green version is the same box. I don't think they changed it.
That's interesting.
I could be wrong. I need to go back and watch Delaney's video. Can you believe how fast he got a replacement?
Mind-boggling how fast he got a replacement.
Super fast. It was crazy.
Especially, and his is the green one, right?
Green one.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And then Stanley's asking if Julia did get the piece. And actually, if you go in the Facebook group, the BSC Facebook group, she posted a bunch of really good pics. And what's really great about her post too is she shows this next to previous iterations of poison ivy. So
yeah, she sent that to me right before the show, and she said how much I like it. And so I thought that was really cool that you got to see all of them, especially that other green ivy, the older green ivy, to see the difference in color. Yeah, which I thought was interesting. So anyway, let's get going, guys.
Okay, cool. Oh, Chris gets that out. Josh, did Chris and I start as action figure collectors? Well, speaking for myself, I started many moons ago with Hot Toys. Not so much action figures, but certainly as a kid, I was into action figures. But as an adult in Hot Toys, and then quickly into Sideshow premium format, a couple of those pieces are what really kind of set the hook. And I think it's a similar journey for Chris.
You seeing what I'm seeing?
I am seeing straps, my friend.
Straps.
Love to see the straps.
How nice is that?
Love to see the straps. That is really, really cool.
It's like Sideshow. It's so nice. It's just so nice. Colors are awesome. I don't think I'd ever want to repackage this one back up. There's a lot of, I can see why there's a lot of breakable stuff on this thing.
It seems like it's more pieces than I thought it would be.
Yeah. Well, this base, it's crazy. Yeah, you have to be really careful. There's a ton of little tiny things on here.
Yeah, a lot of what look like teeth.
Yeah, well, not only the teeth, but wow, this base, the colors, like this is about as like gooey, swampy as I've ever seen. Like the paint is incredible. Let me see if I can get in a little tighter for you guys.
Oh, look at that. I didn't notice all the gooey that I'm seeing on there.
Yeah, but look at all these little stringy things that are hanging off.
Oh my God. Are those... Okay, so those, how did they do that? Is that just plastic that they've glued to the resin, or?
Because these would be extremely breakable, like extremely breakable. They don't feel plastic.
Wow.
I'm assuming they glued it on there somehow, but it's solid. But I mean, if you nick that, they're all breaking off.
Yeah.
And there's even some like down here on the underside. I don't know if you can see. Let's see if where are we at? Let's see. Oh, we're over here. Let me see if I can.
Chris, Gavin Friedman's asking if we could please show the underbase design. Is there an underbase on this one?
This?
No, there isn't. Okay, there's no secondary base. That is the base.
This is it.
Okay.
This is number 109 out of 1,000.
Okay.
But the teeth are amazing. There's skulls in here, but yeah, the ooze is really well done. But I can't get over how many. Let me see if I can get this. Even like down here, can you see it hanging off there? I don't know if you can.
Yeah, I can actually. Yes, I see it now.
Right there. Yep. There's like, I mean, all of this would be extremely breakable. So you have to be.
Yeah, I love it.
Like ungodly careful with this thing.
Yep.
But it really adds a lot to it. I mean, it really makes it look like an old dead tree and real swampy.
And it looks like it's coming to life, right? I mean, all those teeth and everything. I mean,
oh yeah. The teeth are really good. They're really well painted. They're like super, I don't know if you could see on camera, but they're super glossy and shiny.
Oh, I love them.
But they look, I mean, they look like like an elephant tusk almost, like that kind of that clear. It's very good.
Huh.
That's awesome.
That's really cool. So the bottom of the base is just a basic, art imprint, whatever, and with the edition number, nothing.
Yeah, nothing else other than that.
Is it how heavy? Is that heavy, Chris? Or
yeah, I mean it's got some good weight to it.
Okay.
I mean I think it's hollow, but it's solid. Yeah. And I mean in the weight.
Okay.
I gotta look and see. I've got 1, 2.
He's an ivory.
3. I've got 3 teeth that don't come to a point. I'm assuming that's sculpted that way.
Yeah,
but I gotta double check to make sure they're not broken.
Yeah, they wouldn't want them all to be the exact same, so I'm sure.
Well, that's what I thought. I just don't know it well enough. I gotta look.
Yeah.
Maybe if you have a chance to look on your computer, I don't know, but
that's hard to see. I can't even really see that on my screen. Although I've got the smaller window because I'm watching the chat, but oh yeah, that looks intentional to me, Chris. Yeah, I'm gonna look. I'm gonna look right now.
I'm gonna turn the camera or the light off there. I don't know if it helps.
You know what's funny too is that looks like a real broken tooth. I don't know if you see a broken tooth, you see the inside of the tooth like that. That looks fantastic.
Yeah, you see that one right there, like it's.
Yeah, I love that.
But it's really good. And then you got all of the skulls and stuff inside.
God, I love it.
It's really good. And then again, it's just so oozy. But look at all of these little gnarly little things. It's just crazy that they didn't key that in. Because there's other pieces that do key in like that. But yeah, you can see on that tooth right there, those 2 teeth right there, they don't come to a point.
I'm having a look right now. Yeah, they're broken in the that's meant to be that way, Chris.
Okay. That's what I figured. I didn't figure they would all make them all sharp.
Yeah, I can see it in the picture. It's not hard to see.
Okay. Perfect. That's great. Let me angle this down a little bit so you guys can see it a little bit better. Okay, let's keep going here.
Bat Beast asking me if I'm ordering Batgirl from Sideshow, and absolutely, Bat Beast did that first thing this morning when I saw the post. I got my RSVP. What, Chris?
For me, but I got it earlier this afternoon.
Nice, fantastic. Yeah. I don't think you're going to be sorry for that one. And you can technically say it's a villain, Chris, because of the base.
Yeah, that's right. Half villain.
Half villain.
Half villain. For sure.
Yep.
All right, let's get Ivy out.
Is she just hanging on that one key at the top?
She is. It's her leg.
It's her leg. Okay.
It's actually a pretty good key. If you can see the size of it.
Holy cow. Yeah. Wow.
So that's a really big key for Sideshow.
And that's steel.
Oh yeah, that is definitely steel.
Wow.
So that means she's got a metal leg under there somehow. Really good. Can you see like the pinking of her knee? Like it goes a little pink. Where I think it's irritated.
Yep.
Like where her skin has been irritated. You can see the same thing here. It kind of goes into a kind of a pinkish color. Let me yeah, I'm sorry for my bad webcam here, but you can see
oh yeah.
It's still not, but you can kind of see the difference in color.
I love how it looks like the vines are just like, infiltrating her flesh.
Yeah, they're invading her body.
Exactly. I love that.
It's got a really nice texture.
That looks great.
Love that. Awesome. Look at the detail there.
Phenomenal.
Almost looks kind of like Geiger-like.
Yeah, it really does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, like cellular. It's.
Yeah, they did a really nice job. Still made it kind of, still made it look like a suit.
Yeah.
But yet it's, and even on her leg, you see how it's transparent kind of? It's almost like a skirt, like it's invading her. It's like, spreading down into her leg.
Right.
But it actually, you could see her leg through that.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So that's really neat. It's almost like a leaf, like how leaves can sometimes do that.
Oh, sure. Yep.
That's really cool.
Could also think of it almost as like the plants invading the costume that she's wearing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Her toes are pointy. I don't know if you can see, like her toes are pointing down.
Yep. Wow.
That's really cool. It looks really, her foot is arched.
Do we know who the sculptor is offhand on this one?
I don't know. I'm gonna have to look that up. Maybe, I think it might be Steve Lord. Maybe
I can check here while you're doing your thing.
Okay.
Let's see. Details, manufacturer, artist. Oh, Sculpt by Mr. Harbottle.
Oh, of course.
And Richard Luong design, and Kat Sapien on the paint.
Nice.
That's awesome. Yep, Golden Boy, you are right. Will Harbottle. I think I knew that too. I think I just forgot that. Oh, Julia's in the house, joining a little bit late. I love this, Ivy. Julia, great picks today. We were just talking about you before you joined the chat here, and your picks. Good job. Congrats on that piece. It's awesome.
I need to look at, see if I have this set at the right angle. I'm not sure if I do. I don't think it is. I think I put her in backwards.
I think that's from the side.
Yeah, I must have put her in backwards. Yeah.
Light pink with gray shading.
Her leg goes back behind it. There we go. That just looks so good together.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And she's just kind of intertwined.
I love it when they do something different with the pose, I love it.
It's so nice. I mean, there's only so many things they can do, only so many poses they can have. But when you get to do a creative base like this.
Oh, yeah.
They almost could have, the way they did Clayface, they could have almost done this like Killer Croc or something coming out. That would have been kind of cool too.
They could have.
Very similar aesthetic to it, but
I wonder if the favorable reaction to Batgirl will maybe, help to drive some decisions on basis.
I hope so. I hope this does really well. Somebody was asking about ES, and I'm kind of wondering if it'll be like 500 to 750 ES on something like this. For Batgirl, I don't know. It might be more. Penguin was 1,500. I don't know if Batgirl would sell more. I'm not sure because Batgirl has been done a couple of other times. And I've heard some people love the face. Some people don't love it as much. Me personally, I think it's awesome.
I think it's awesome. I love it.
Yeah. So I hope it does really well. And like you said, I hope Sideshow has confidence to do something like that. We've been talking about doing a Clayface base for
Ever.
ever, like six or 7 years.
Yeah.
And they finally did one. And so it's like,
Yep.
just awesome. Just awesome. All right, let's keep going.
Yep, definitely. Yeah, Board Cube 1 of 2's got his coming tomorrow. And the unboxing is going to be helpful. Chris, there aren't any swap outs with this one, right?
No swap outs.
Yep.
Just a lot of like little branches and stuff.
Okay.
There are some that are color coded.
Probably all tension fit pieces, I would guess.
There's 3 so far. 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 7 different branches.
Gotcha.
So I was trying to start unwrapping those. Figure out where they go. They are color coded.
That's helpful.
So I love when Sideshow does that. These feel more. These feel like these might be plastic.
Well, it might not be a bad thing.
Yeah, I was gonna say like these feel lighter than what I touched on the statue itself. So
Yep.
they're supposed to be magnets. Supposedly they're not too strong. That's what I've heard also. But you can see that they are color coded. Like that's a pink one.
You think there's a magnet in there?
It sure doesn't feel like there would be. It's light.
That's tiny to have a magnet in there.
So now we get to play guess the color. There's a yellow one.
Julia's is saying that Sideshow Video says to put the branches before her, but it might still be okay, she says.
Okay. You know what? There is a magnet in that.
Really? That's amazing.
But it's a light magnet. I mean,
yeah, Golden Boy.
If you knock into it, it would fall off.
Yeah. Golden Boy saying there are magnets in each one.
Wow. All right. Well, now I got to see if I'm doing this right or not. I can find the other ones.
Chris from John 678. How well do you guys think the P1 Arkham Ivy is going to do?
Well, like I said earlier, I think outside of George Raw, God bless him. I hope he gets his Ivy. I feel like for a lot of collectors, it's a little too late.
The ship sailed. That's what I thought too.
I thought the whole point of that piece was to give fans the last hurrah. Yep. If you remember correctly, how excited we were when they finally bit the bullet and said, we're going to make this Ivy.
Yep.
And then they finally did. And then they canceled her because of a factory issue. But it makes sense to me that they're doing it. They've already got the prototype. They've already got, they already put all that investment into the sculpt and everything. Will they sell 150? Me personally, I don't think so.
I don't either.
I think that there's a very small group of people that will. And like I was saying, like, would I want to buy her? Yes, but I'm probably not going to because that ship has sailed for me.
Sure. Yep.
Had they kept her pre-order at the time, I might have still had them all. I don't know, because that was another piece I wanted to have to kind of complete that whole line. But I have moved on.
Yep. So. Same. Well, thank God those are color coded is all I can say.
Yeah. But they are magnetized, so it does help.
Yep.
But I'm trying to find any of them. I am assuming this goes up top. This is like the whole crazy branch.
Okay. It kind of reminds me of the arms and hands on those trees in the Wizard of Oz in the Dark Forest.
That's exactly.
The apple trees. That's what it were. That's what they were.
But trying to figure out how to put it on.
So
that kind of goes. Oh, that goes around her arm.
Yeah, it wraps around her arm.
And then her arm through it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I just don't see any of the other places. Very dark piece. Oh, there's blue. All right, there's blue. And they definitely go in a certain way. They won't really stick the other way.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
All right, so there was the blue one.
You know, Mike Castillo brings up a good point. Says, I'm still waiting on Penguin, LOL. I wonder, I would have thought that was going to ship by now.
I thought he would come out before her.
For sure.
But maybe he's just a little bit more complicated. Oh, there's pink. Or did I already do pink? I thought I already did pink.
Yeah, right. Julia's saying it took her quite a bit of time to find all the vine placements.
Yeah, ask her where the white ones are. I can't find the white ones.
Julia, where are the white ones?
Yeah, and the white one's a double prong. Like it's two.
Oh boy.
You would think it'd be easy to find. I probably should watch the unboxing video from Sideshow.
Bat Beast, you are still waiting on your Tech 1000 from Spec? Whoa. Is that the black suit or the blue suit? Because, wow.
Yeah, how long have we had that one?
I don't know. Namex saying, why doesn't Sideshow provide instructions? They don't in the box, Namex, but they do unboxing and assembly videos. So if you check them out, you know, their social media or their website, I think you can find the video on putting these together. Julius,
if I didn't teach 12 classes today, I would have totally watched that video. But I'm like, I feel like really like an idiot. Like I can't find the darn white.
Julia's saying the white ones are below the big trunk of the plant, like below where her body is. Look underneath. Jay Pain Spotter is saying Chris is looking right at it.
Right, there's one of them.
Okay.
Still like that, maybe. Let's see. I don't think I had the proper. No, that one's orange. I found the orange one.
Okay.
I have the not optimal viewing angle. As we say, right?
Optimal viewing angle.
Optimal viewing. Okay, there's that one. There's the white one. Where does the other side go? I found one white.
Bad Protocol says that students must love Chris. Is that true?
Well, some do, I think. Today's lesson was all about empathy and being respectful to each other. So,
no, that's good. We could all use some more of that.
Yeah. Well, I think that goes there, but I don't see the other key. I don't know, maybe it just hangs down like that, maybe?
You mean one of the two white points, you mean?
Yeah, I found one white point, but not the other white point.
Geez, that should be easy, right? Because
one has
to be close by.
Yeah, it's gotta be.
Money wasted collecting the room reveal. I would say within maybe toward the end of next week.
I feel like a complete idiot on this thing.
Uh-oh. You found it?
Found it. That's what I'm saying. After all of that, I feel like an idiot. Like I couldn't find the dang thing. All right. So now we get to do the other pieces. Here we go.
Cool.
Man, the fingers are really fun. So let's see. Let me do it this way here.
Oh yeah. See, that's so cool.
I don't know if they're going to come in clear or not. Let's see. Probably not. Come on, fingers.
Clear enough to get the idea though, Chris.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, they don't look like fingers. Like they look very plant-like.
Plant-like, yep.
Just the way they're painted. Very, very good. But sorry, I don't know why that won't focus on that, guys, but you get the idea.
Reminds me of those dark red tube-like weeds that I've had grow up on the side yard of my house.
It's that color.
Yep.
It's that maroon.
Yep.
Color. It's like a brownish maroon. It's really well done.
Mm-hmm.
Really good. All right, I think we go through here, I think. That's awesome.
Wow, that's easier than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, not bad at all. That's just a matter of getting the right side there. But yeah, it goes right through the vines on her arm.
Yep. Yeah, look, that's fantastic.
It's really good. And then, of course, she's got her other arm down there.
And it looks like the vines and everything make it. There's no seam visible.
No.
At the midpoint, no.
No, this is definitely not say cheese. Yeah, it's a lot. I mean, if there are, it's a lot more well hidden.
Yep.
There might be one maybe like right there, maybe. But you can't tell. Like it is.
Not at all.
It's all part of it, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
With the way it's sculpted. But there again, there's just so many like little viney things hanging down. It just makes it so gnarly looking.
Yep. That's what I love about it.
It was definitely a risk to do that, but I think it definitely pays off. And then, of course, you have this really nice, there's like little bits of that maroon color down in the base that then ties into the hands, which will then tie into the hair. It's very subtle.
Have we checked the hair yet for breakage?
Man, number one, no breakage.
Awesome.
Number two, what an absolutely gorgeous portrait.
Yeah, see, that's awesome. That is awesome.
Attempt to do this here with you guys.
That is really nice. Wow.
And this is Will Harbottle, you said?
Yep.
Yeah, just and again, the camera doesn't do it justice. Let me try to turn on a light. I don't know if that'll help or make it worse, but
wow. I love the lip color.
yeah, it's really blood red, dark.
Yep.
Again, under regular light. Really gorgeous portrait.
Love it.
Let me set it up here. That's a poison ivy statue right there.
That's phenomenal, man. Phenomenal.
Yeah, she's gorgeous.
Yep.
That's exactly what you want in an ivy, I think. I mean, again, there's nothing wrong with the classic. That's more of that animated style, that classic style. This is definitely more evil, more I don't know. It's just if you want more of a villain, Ivy.
Yep.
She's got a real determined face.
Phenomenal. Love it.
I never understand why this camera will not focus on what I'm trying to get to focus on. But
have you, Chris, literally just picked the webcam up?
Yeah.
Off the computer?
Yeah.
That's
it's
why.
just in my hand.
Yeah. So the reason being is the webcams don't have a terrific macro lens in terms of close up.
Yeah.
That's why, because their optimal distance is like 24 to 36 inches.
No, so that's why it's focused here.
Yep, exactly. We move in, it's going to have a hard time or harder time.
Yeah, I'd say there it's clear.
That's good. That looks awesome. You're going to make me order this, aren't you? You're going to do
it. I am.
Damn it. It'll only be like the 30th time. That's all.
I'm sorry, not sorry, my friend. No way in the world am I sorry. But yeah, I think you would really like this one.
Yeah, I think so too.
It's just really good. I feel like they put a lot of love into this one. Sometimes I feel like I don't know. I feel like sometimes in the my mic. I feel like sometimes in the past they to me it feels like some of their love has been poured more into like some of the Marvel pieces sometimes, like with the creativity.
Yep.
But I feel like that's where we're with this one. It's like that. Like it's like that X-Men, that real creative looking base.
Completely agree.
Yeah. But it's a beautiful piece. Again, I feel like this is one that's going to look even better in person to you.
Julia, you have to order this one day.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm not the only one enabling tonight. At least Julia's with us. Yeah. I think it's beautiful. Me personally, again, I liked the regular flesh color better than the green.
Yep.
But again, nothing against the green. I think that's just an awesome piece. And I'm glad that they offered it in both varieties. But yeah, this is the Ivy I wanted.
Yep. Love it.
Yeah. Yeah, I love it. I think it's awesome.
Well, the chat is coming at me hard with the enabling vibes.
So are we talking about a live pre-order tonight or?
Well, I've even got $20 in Sideshow like rewards or something.
I had 70 for Batgirl.
That's about what I had when I ordered her earlier.
So I'm like, I had to take it. I'm like, that's too good. So it ended up being like 500 some or whatever. And I had a $100 gift card for Christmas.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, it took it down to like 500 some.
Yep.
But yeah, Stanley says, make Dan do a live pre-order. So there you go. Everybody's pressuring him.
Apply gift card.
Ooh, yep.
Let's see what we got. Gift card.
Want to thank the 119 people watching tonight. This was a lot of fun. I didn't know if this one would go very long because there's not a lot to it, but my advice, if you are, a lot of you guys in the chat said that you are getting it soon or this week. I think a lot of people are. Please be real careful when you remove it from the box, number one, especially the plant, because there are a ton of surprisingly little pieces that could break off. So be very careful. I would not have this one around your pets, because again, if they brush up against it, I think it would take those little things right off of there. Also, again, just take your time trying to find. Don't do a live stream, is what I'm saying. Don't do a live stream on how to put the vines on, because it's. I thought it'd be real simple. Like, oh, they're all color coded. How hard could it be? But I think I'm up a little too high. I think I needed to be down a little lower, because they're all the branches are kind of going downward. But love all the skulls, and the cool thing about the skulls are they're kind of like embedded in, so you don't see them right away, and then as you look at it, you're like, oh, look at all the skulls. There's at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's at least 5 in there.
That's awesome. They did like you said, it's very reminiscent of some of the more involved Marvel pieces. That was a great insight there. Yeah,
thanks.
I mean, if you think about,
I feel like And maybe you felt the same way, but I just feel like a lot of times there was more love for Marvel stuff at
Oh yeah, I
Sideshow.
mean, you think about pieces like some of the more beloved Sideshow pieces still to this day. When
Yeah.
you think about Rogue, right?
Oh yeah.
That's a fantastic piece. And isn't this reminiscent though of that pose?
That was what I thought. That's
Yeah.
why I think that's why I liked it. I was like, it's reminiscent of that, you know, because
Yeah.
again, we just don't see a ton of necessarily daring pieces in DC.
Right.
I mean, we've had a few. We've had Batgirl flying through the window, and some of those pieces have been interesting.
Yep.
But I really like this one. The pose is awesome. I love that her arm is being taken over by the plant. Like, it's just very good. So the question is, have you hit the pre-order button yet?
I have not hit the pre-order button. I'm gonna check my rewards.
Okay.
I just used a bunch earlier, but I've got Pattinson coming in too, and that will free up a bunch of rewards with that
That's
one.
true.
So I may I may wait a few days so that I can. I just checked to see, and she's not on low stock yet. So I feel like I can wait the few days. As much as I'd love to hit the order button now, I'm like, well, if I can save $50, I might as well.
Well, yeah, for sure. And just be careful, because I'm going to put the review out, and you know what happens.
That's true.
That's right. It's like, I went to wait list. Yep. Have they announced any ES on that? I don't know if they did.
On this one, it's 1,000.
Okay. Well, maybe Batgirl will be closer to 1,000 then.
Yeah.
Maybe my 750 was.
I wonder if they were kind of emboldened by the pre-orders on Penguin. You know,
I hope that really woke them up.
Yep.
I mean, clearly, you know, with what they did for the 12 days of Sideshow, they had a really good showing. So maybe that they have a little bit more confidence that there's going to be a little bit more of an upswing.
That 12 days of Sideshow might be the best that I can remember.
I think so too. It had such a good variety. I mean, would I have loved to have seen a Riddler? Sure. I still think we are. I still think we're going to get one. As I mentioned, either on Rogues or in one of my videos, I can't remember because I talk too much, but you know, all of their reveals they did outside of an event like that this year. I mean, we saw Penguin just like on a random like Thursday or Tuesday or something. You know, it's like they had all of these big reveals, and so I would imagine that Sideshow has a lot more up their sleeve. And you know, I've been talking with Daniel Bell, and I do want to give him a shout out here in 7 minutes. If you're watching this, if you go over to his channel, he's going to be doing a Batgirl tutorial type thing. And so if you go to his channel, he is going to be doing it in English. So I would definitely recommend you head over to the Daniel Bell YouTube channel if you're interested in that sort of thing, because he's going to be doing kind of a webinar on it.
That's really
so if you want to see more about Batgirl, more than what he showed for the Batsies, so definitely give him a shout out and tell him the BSC sent you, please. Want to show him a lot of love because that was really cool for what he and Sideshow did for the show last night.
Incredible. And then launching it today. Oh my God. That was perfect.
I wonder if that's why they did. Like, I wonder if that was in the plans, or I wonder if it was because we launched it like that they thought, well, there'd be some excitement. So I'm hoping that we helped if we did, because we've had a lot of people watch that show. So again, thank you, everybody. Lane Kramer, $2 super chat. After Bell Batgirl, I want it Tiana and Ross by him. That would be cool. I think the internet will be out with their pitchforks if it's not a Riddler, I think. But I would definitely take a Talia and Ross for sure.
I would love to see Sideshow and whichever artist give the kind of attention they gave to this piece to a Riddler. Oh, that would be cool.
It would be cool. Yeah. And I know we're going to get some Riddlers, guys. I know Tweeterhead wants to do one. I know Legendary Beast wants to do one. I'm sure Prime One will get to one at some point. Lord knows when. But we're going to get them, I think. I think that, like you said, Penguin has given them some confidence, I think.
Yep. I think so, too.
Yep. Anything else you want to discuss or talk about before we wrap it up tonight?
I don't think so. I'm going back to work here in my in the manor, getting things tidied up, and I got a couple things I'm not going to talk about right now that I'm doing. So working on that tonight. The wife is out, so free reign to work on the manor. And like those nights from time to time, you get some stuff done, and so that's awesome. Well, congratulations on your new space, and I can't wait to see it. And I know everybody else is very excited as well.
So stay tuned. Also, again, I want to thank everybody for watching the Batsies last night, and thanks for tuning in tonight for this live unboxing. Hope you all have a great evening, and we'll see you in the Batcave. Good night, everybody.
Good night, guys.
Thanks for watching. Review coming up soon.